Yeah, it's me again. Yeah. So how's my new look? I hope it is cool. So let me know how do I look in this glass and this cap. So you know where to mention under the comment. And today I'm going to talk about the tips to maintain the long distance relationship. Yes, exactly. There are a few tips which I figured it out by myself and with the help of my friends as well. I did a couple of research and everything. So this are the few information that I would like to give to maintain the long distance relationship. Alright, and before that I would like to give you information about the internet. You guys all know about the internet. Yes, it's a very huge platform where you can find a lot of things. You can study online, you can learn instruments, you can make you can find love, you can do shopping, you can purchase flowers, do a lot of things. Like, this internet has made your life so easy, right? So because of that thing, you can just sit at home and watch everything, and you can just order everything. If you want a pizza, you can order it online. Everything is like so peaceful now, right now. So well, nowadays, because of this internet, there are people who is finding their love online. All right, they see that they find the perfect one, the soulmate. People do believe that distance doesn't matter, but if they are connected to heart, that they just go for it. So here are the few tips that I would like to give it to you. Number one, understanding. Yes, understanding and trust is the one basic factor that you need to have to establish a relationship between two people. Yes, it's a leap of faith that other person takes to another person. So you should have a trust and understanding to each other in order to go to the next level. If you don't have, then brother, you need to find another one. She's not the right girl. Alright, and I just took off the glasses. It's kind of, it's like the first time, so I'm not pretty sure. I'm not cool with it. Second one, what is the time? I do understand that time plays very important role in not only in relationship, because when you're spending time, it means that you're giving a part of yourself to that particular person. So you need to find a time and spend time with them, right? For example, if you are staying like a 3 mile, a 10 mile, or you can do is you can like set an appointment and meet on a weekend basis, like have a coffee, or maybe he can come down to your place or she can go to your place, things like that. And when it comes to the person who is staying in 2 different countries, well, they can try to come at least once in a month or twice in a month and make that day very beautiful. And when it comes to the continent to continent, then I'm pretty sure that the people who are far, especially these people who is living in different continents, I think yearly basis they do get a 1 month vacation. So either you can do is you can spend 1 week or 10 days to your family and the rest of the days with your loved ones. It's up to you how you have to plan your vacation and things like that. But I'm saying that on this vacation you can spend your time with your loved ones and make them happy, and it will give you peace. Third, no lying. Yes, no lying, no hiding. All right, you have to be yourself. You have to tell all the things. There is no lie. Even though, for example, if you don't like the strawberries, you have to tell her that you don't like it. All right, so later she might come up with that, saying that why did you lie to me, or why you have to tell me like that. So you have to make your point. All right, you have to say that I don't like strawberries, but I do like this, so and so. And you know the person very well, so it's up to you. You know how to do it. Number 4, reply to the message. Well, I literally feel this is the very one most important factor in a long distance relationship, because you have to let the other person know that what's happening with you. Even though if you're busy in your meeting, or even though if you're busy, you can just type this 4 alphabet, that is BUSY. It's gonna take maximum 5 seconds. Just type it and send it, and done deal. That's all. You have to, later you can just get back to her or get back to him, saying that I was busy at that point of time, or my manager was just explain with the genuine reason so that they can understand and they can support you. Right? Next tip: message each other. Yep. When it comes to long distance, you have to message each other. No matter it's a text message, audio call, or FaceTime, Skype, it's up to you guys, or whichever your guys are comfortable, right? Basically, I prefer video call. Audio call, because text message kind of it's actually I prefer to text on at the morning and at night. That's the best time I prefer to text, and the rest of the day I prefer to have video call or audio call, because I prefer to the audio call, because in between your work or something like that, you don't get all time or to type all the things, all the big things which you want to tell to her, like for example of the feelings why you were upset with her or something like that. So it takes a little time to type all these things, so it's better ring her up and just say, this is what I want to tell you on the other day, but unfortunately I was busy, or Next tip, that is, make an effort to meet. Yes, make an effort to meet. Like as I said earlier in the time factor, yes, you have to you have to make an effort to meet at least once a month or twice. This is especially the people who are staying in a different continent. Like I do see that people are falling in love with the Latin with Arabs, and the Indians with states, some states with Japanese, things like that. So it's quite hard to understand their feelings and how to maintain the relationship, especially these people, it's very hard for them, and they have to be patient. So in order to maintain this long distance relationship, you have to make an effort to meet. I know that in this case mostly a man has to make an effort, because I do see that a lot of the girls, as part of my research, I felt that girls are more or less are studying, or they just started their career, so they don't have much of option, or they might be staying with the family, so they don't have much of option. What they can do is work for a couple of months, and maybe later try set a plan for a vacation, and then you can meet together in in your place or in some other destination that you like to meet. So that's the one. Next tip: continue sharing your feelings. Yes, this is very important, right? Because when you are in long distance, you do feel to I always want my partner sitting next to me and holding my hand, chatting, whispering, watching the movie. Yes, I do understand, but when you have to make an effort to create that feelings into her or him. You have to tell what's going through in your mind. You have to tell what all the things. You have to explain the expectation. And one more important thing, it should be a reality. It should not be fantasy, right? Because most of the fantasies just end up in internet only. So make it a reality. Make sure that what you're saying is well planned, and it sounds like you should trust each other, and things can work on between you guys. So that's the point I would like to conclude. Next tip: yes, accepting the problem. This is the one important part that plays in your relationship. And unfortunately, it sucks in a long distance relationship. Yes. Because the thing is, when you are explaining things over the phone or video call or through text message, if the other person just end the conversation, you're screwed. So try to accept the problem and make it simple. Don't point out whose mistake it is, because there is no point of arguing at that point of time, because you cannot go in front of her just explain what's exactly happening. So that's literally a waste of time. So guys or girls, either you guys, if you really want to maintain the relationship, I would say that accept the problem and just move on. Yeah, it's done deal. When you meet him personal or her, just talk about it. All right. Yeah, well, I don't prefer that, because once you're done with the problems, just go with it. Right. And the important thing is how you guys go after the fight, how you guys make sure that everything is all right, and make sure that you guys can live and love again. So that's the main important thing. Right. This step is quite interesting. Do something unexpected. Something unexpected, like there are, as I said earlier, online they do a lot of stuffs, right? Things like you can buy a dress for her or buy a dress for him, get a new shoes, or whatever she or he is literally want. Like for guys, I would say shoes, bag, or watches. This might be 3 things that guys are crazy about. Girls, heels, all those things, and handbags, all those things. And yeah, definitely you can also give flowers, right? There are some shops where they deliver the flowers as well if you just make the payment through online. So you have to just do a little bit homework and you have to figure it out. All right, so that's the one thing. And like for example, there might be anniversary and Valentine, her birthday or his birthday, and things like that. You can make it special by just sending things through online, and you have to get the address, and it's up to you. You have to do a little bit of love is not just a dumb thing. You have to use this one as well. And this is the last thing I would like to tell you. And basically, you need to be there for each other. For example, if he is very a very emotional person like me, I need someone at every time. But if she, for example, if she's staying in a very different continent, then she can just text me saying that I'm asleep, unfortunately I'm like busy or things like that. Just let me know, and once you're free, just call that person and tell what's happened, and talk for an hour or half an hour, and motivate the other person, make them happy. When you give this a happy influence to the other person, they will literally be with you, they will literally trust you, they will literally want to talk to you more and more. Yes, the main intention in a relationship is to make happy each other. It doesn't mean that when you fight you just leave the relationship and go. When you fight, sort out the problems and move on and be happy again. That's how it works. Alright, so these are the tips I would like to tell you. So I hope it is helpful for you guys, and if I missed out any, I'm pretty sure that I missed out some of the other, I'm sorry, I got a message. I'm pretty sure that I missed out some of the other points, important points, but if you would like to add, you can comment down. And I would like to shout out for 3 people that who helped me. That would be Yulia from Dubai, and Shibal from India, and Nag from India. These 3 people definitely helped me, and Yulia, she's from Russia. A big shout out for these 3 guys, because they definitely helped me a lot, because we had kind of a discussion based on quite few things, and they have literally came up with an awesome answer. And I'm actually proud to call them as my friend, even though they are quite far away from me. So yeah, that's a wrap, and you know what to do, and you know what to do. Yeah, definitely. Just kidding. So if you like it, you can like it. If you subscribe, or to subscribe it. That's all I'm saying. It's up to you. It's your choice. And one last thing, I'm also far from you, and I still love you guys. So if you want me to do something more on any other topics, let me know. You can message me, or you can do anything. So till then, no, Ning.